Hello, Whovians. Welcome to Mr. Who Reviews. Today, I review Doctor Who, the Time Warrior. And this is gonna be the first episode I'll be reviewing for the Sontaran month. That'll be going on through May. Let's get into it. In this episode, some scientists are disappearing, and the Doctor is holed up in his research center because the Brigadier thinks he might be able to help. And he meets his other scientists, and this is also the introduction to Jane Smith, played by Liz Slane, who's only in the research center pretending to be her aunt, thinking she might have a story to publish here. When Doctor sees one that decided the top two before has disappeared, he decides to go to the TARDIS and to find out where he went. And somehow, when he was talking to the Brigadier, the both of them don't know that Sir Jane went in and TARDIS as well. I don't know, like, you think that the professor that disappeared was in a TARDIS because he was interested in the police box. That's, I don't know. And somehow the Doctor didn't know that he was in there while before he got out. And Doctor ends up in the Middle Ages. Turned out the reason of disappearance is because of torn all his links. I was as a cross-handed there, and then the employment of this barbarian. I don't know about what that way is, but they'll call him that, known as Iron Guy. And he probably make weapons for Iron Guy if he gives him shelter and equipment to fix his ship since it's broken. But since he's in the Middle Ages, he won't even have the equipment yet. So I'll use this projector to try and get to a time that would have the equipment, or just look the equipment or people that can make it out. But apparently you're going to get to the 20th century. Makes sense now why in the two Doctors this turn on the more basic means of time travel. So I mean, when Doctor sees how Lynx is making a guns for Iron too early for the human race and a robot knight, he realizes that Iron is just making advanced weapons that are too early for humans to make at this time period. Because he said that when they get to the 1700s or the 18th century, they'll go to nuclear power. And Cersei is rightly overwhelmed, because at first he thought he was in like a Renaissance fair or so. When he gets captured by Iron Guy's right hand man, blood axe, he just getting creeped out, scared, and just wants to know what's going on. And Link seems to be fascinated that there's different genders on Earth, since all Sontarans are either male or don't have a gender. I kind of forget if they have gender on Sontar or not. When he notices that Sarah Jane's clothes, he realizes that she isn't from his time, so he just hypnotize her to tell him where she's from and that. And apparently he also hypnotized the scientist to do some work. But it didn't really work for the scientist that the Doctor and Sarah Jane knew, and he thinks it's because he has high intelligence, but the Doctor says it's because hypnotism is eye contact, and the guy wears glasses and doesn't have his glasses when I got plucked from the research center. When Sarah Jane that he meets Sir Edward, who Aragorn is trying to take his castle from. So he thinks that the Doctor is behind the missing scientist and is working for Aragorn. So after the Doctor meets Lynx and Aragorn almost kills him, Sarah and the archer that works for Sir Edward kinda save him, but Sir Jane says it isn't a rescue, it's a kidnapping. And I do have to say that the look of Lynx is very good, and it's the only good Sontaran design I think there is. The others just get worse. I think the closest that looks a little bit or as good as this one is one from the modern series, but I don't know why they changed this Tarn spacesuit from black and silver to dark blue. Maybe they thought it looked better. Anyway, the Doctor just decides to help out Sir Edward when Lynx and Aragorn decide to attack the castle by setting up dummy knights and throwing some smoke bombs at at Aragorn and his men. Let's see what else. Doctor does have a plan how to take care of Lynx and Aragorn. Just has Sarah go into where all the food that is to put in some sleeping or put something in their drinks to make them sleep. I forget what that's it called. But at first he got drunk and then they sleep. Doctor fights Lynx again by just giving him an option to let the scientists go and destroy all the weapons I made for Aragorn, and he'll help him, but Lynx just declined. And I do kind of like her when Blood Axe was going to Lynx's workshop and Doctor pretends to be Lynx. I don't know if that's as funny as William Hartnell pretending to be a Dalek in the Space Museum, but it's nearly up there. I just kind of wish they would have had Patrick Troughton who's meant to be a Cyberman in one of the Cyberman stories. It would have been good. I don't know why, but it would be. Anyway, Doctor pretends to be a robotic knight to just delay Aragorn, but Aragorn does find out that it's Doctor, and he captures Doctor and decides to make him a target for his men to practice their aim with the guns that Lynx made him. The Doctor is saved by Sarah and they're able to find the projector to bring the scientists back to their time. And the scientists at Dr. Sarah knew this took forever to say goodbye. Ugh. And for some reason, the Argyle woke up earlier from the drink he had. I don't know how. While the doctor's fighting Lynx, got this knife shield that turns into a circle. I think it's knives because it looks like it. When Lynx was about to kill the doctor with his ray stick thing, that he got Argyle. Dr. Sarah and the archer that Sir Edward has actually have to retreat or run the earlier than expected since Dr. Sarah Lynx hit the exhaust in his spaceship too early and destroyed the whole castle and maybe a few of Argyle's men, I'm just guessing. That was ends with Dr. saying to the archer to tell Sir Edward that his problems are over, and the archer saying that he's to come back with him so Sir Edward can reward him, but of course the doctor declines getting an reward. And after as he calls the doctor a great sorcerer, and the doctor just says he isn't, but Sarah's just like, oh, I don't know about that. And I bet that as the TARDIS disappears, after thinking that the doctor is a sorcerer. Ugh. Don't know. This is a good episode, and the moments with the Lynx and the Argyle are just great. Like, they both know that they need each other, but they hate each other as well. And just the reaction that Argyle got from seeing Lynx's robotic knight is just great. Like, he thinks he can take over the world with a whole army of them, and just his delight with the guns as well. The Lynx made just. And I have to say, I think the Lynx is probably the best Sontaran that there has been. Not kind of like Strax, but he slowly became a great Sontaran character, and then just a comedic relief character. I don't know. Elizabeth Saying and John Pertwee had good chemistry in this. I like the part when the doctor is saying that he's got war for the, or let's say help out the king, and Sarah saying like, well, maybe he's just helping out to save his own skin. And I don't know how Sarah thought that the doctor is working for Argyle and is responsible for the different scientists. Just the part when the doctor is telling Sarah that he's an alien about the time from that is just great. It seems like he's getting overwhelmed with information. And otherwise he's gonna be whelmed. Music's good as always, and as I said, the Sontaran spacesuit and the design of Sontaran's head is just great. You can see why they're called the Spuds of Space, or Spudhead to Space, whatever. I'm just guessing to call that. Yeah, that's about it. Next week, the Sontaran episode will be a two-parter, even though the continuation from a previous episode or the episode before it. I'll get more into that next time. Until next time, I'm Mr.Who. See you guys later.